Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So tonight, as you can see from the title, I will be discussing a couple things that happened on SmackDown. The first I want to discuss is with involving the United States Championship. So on SmackDown originally, Austin Theory was supposed to defend his belt against Santos Escobar, but he attacked Escobar backstage, and basically took him out of the match. So who replaced him? Ray. Ray replaced him. Um, so Ray ended up replacing Escobar and got a title shot against Theory. I didn't watch the match. Um, I watched the ending of it. And from the ending of it, Ray got the best of Theory, and Rey Mysterio is now the new U.S. Championship. Now, I kind of want to share my thoughts about Austin Theory's title reign because when it came to his title reign, the title matches he had was good, but low key, I feel like some of the matches that he had that was good wasn't because of him. If I'm gonna keep it real, Austin Theory can he's a decent to good wrestler. I'll give him that. He does have the talent, but for example, the Elimination Chamber match, he he didn't even do that much in the Elimination Chamber match. Like the highlights was Bronson Reed, Seth, Johnny Gargano, and Montez Ford. Those were the highlights. And then they also had this whole story of Theory like picking up the scraps and all that. And yeah. Um, but yeah, and then whenever he would have big defenses, it would kind of be lackluster. For example, his match with John Cena, I expected more, but it was lackluster. So yeah, overall, I feel like his title reign was man. Like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that good. It was just man. Now, how do I feel about Ray winning? I don't mind it. It's nice to see Ray Mysterio carrying some gold again. It's nice. I'm just intrigued on how the reign's gonna be like and what's gonna happen next. For not only Ray but for Theory. So let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing, which was which I was interested in the most, which was um the explanation from Jimmy Uso why he did his brother Jay like that at SummerSlam. Now, Jimmy made it very clear to Roman that what he did to Jay had nothing to do with Roman or the bloodline. He did not wanted to help Roman. He doesn't want to be any part of the bloodline. None of that. Again, which I kind of figured. Which I kind of figured after like another day of thinking, because originally I thought, and you can see from my SummerSlam review, I was highly irritated because I thought Jimmy was joining back with Roman, but after a little bit more time of thinking, um, throughout the week, yeah, I was thinking, and I kind of was figuring that it wasn't because he wanted to be with Roman over the bloodline again. Like he had a different motive, and I thought it was because of jealousy, but I thought it was because of jealousy. Like he was jealous of all the spotlight that Jay has gotten, especially when Jimmy was injured. Um, but according to Jimmy, it wasn't because of jealousy. It was because he loves Jay and he didn't want Jay to win the belt and also become tribal chief and then end up being corrupted by power, just how like Roman is. I find that explanation, I'm just kind of I don't know how I feel about it. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's not the kind of arc, like story arc, I thought it was going to have. I didn't think, I didn't think that was gonna be the case. I thought it was gonna be like the case of like Jimmy being jealous at Jay for getting all the spotlight, especially while he was gone with injury for like over a year. That's why I thought the whole story arc was gonna be, but no. So he explained to Jay why he did what he did, and then he said, if you want to kick my head off, go ahead. If you don't want to speak to me, cool. Um, and then Jay just turned his back on him, didn't say a word to him, didn't even look at him. So Jimmy went out of the ring, going up. He was, I'm assuming going on. Well, he was going up onto the stage, and then Jay got out of the ring, and then Jimmy um, Jimmy was approaching to Jay, thinking that Jay was gonna forgive him and hug him and be all kumbaya, which he should have known that Jay was not gonna go for that. And Jay super kicked the hellfire brimstone out of Jimmy, and then he said, "I'm done." He said, "I'm out of the Bloodline. I'm out of SmackDown. I'm out of WWE." He said, "Deuces." He said, "Deuces." Um, and that's how SmackDown ended, which it basically ended on a cliffhanger. So I'm intrigued on. So I feel like they're gonna have this whole thing of like towards payback between the Usos. Like Jay wants to get payback on Jimmy. I feel like that's what it's gonna be like, and Jimmy. I don't know. Jimmy's gonna. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the case. Like Jimmy's gonna be like, I don't want to fight you, you're my brother. And da, 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 da. It's probably gonna be something like that. So, yeah. What I loved about this segment is that he was dragging Roman as Roman is standing behind him, calling him, an a hole. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of had me laughing. He was dragging Roman for filth. He was dragging him while Roman was just standing beside him. I'm just like, Jimmy, you really? I'm surprised Roman didn't do something. I'm surprised Roman didn't boop from behind or solo. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna drag this video trying to blab on, so so yeah, that's it for the video. I kind of wanted to make a video about this because yeah, I'm starting already having opinions about this whole storyline between Jimmy and Jay. So yeah. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention that happened big on SmackDown was Sheamus challenged Edge for a match for his 25th anniversary, for his 25th year anniversary of being in WWE, which I'm like, I feel like that's gonna be a good match. So yeah, I'm excited for the match. But yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. Of what were your thoughts of SmackDown? What were your thoughts of the segment? Jimmy's explanation of where the story could potentially be going. Comment down below, and don't forget to like, comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, if I can say it correctly. And I'll see you next time. Bye.